Can Welcome to CMAR, everybody. Crypto is my retirement. This is your host, King Harry III. This is you watching me on my journey to $10 million. If you're watching this today, this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just on my way to $10 billion. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. All right. So, this is what we've been waiting for. This is the week. We're literally, 2 days away for the new moon. And I have received a lot of personal downloads. Like ever since I did my live stream last time and I spoke about how BSV, Bitcoin, when I say BSV, is going to have a totally different experience than BTC. Now, the BTC that got unraveled to us was adopted with open arms. Oh yeah, Cash App, ETF, here, McDonald's, it's with open arms. Something that's supposed to be so valuable that if the guy who made Bitcoin today was alive, he would win every single Nobel Peace Prize award in mankind. He would win them all. He would basically be smarter than Einstein. This piece of tech. But it's very interesting that the ones that has eyes can see, me and you, we know that BTC, the one that's being shared, the one that's cricket, the one that's orange, is not the real Bitcoin. And this is why it reached these heights. This is why it's pushed on our faces. This is why our families are going all in and they're pushing it so hard. How can something be so valuable at the same time presented so useless? We're talking about something that's more superior than gold. More superior and more, it has less supply than any metal you can think of. It's only 21 million. It's actually less than 21 million. Because there's still hella wallets that have, there's probably less than 10 million or some shit. Probably less than half is even available. So we're going to talk about a lot today. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys pass it to your friends. We're going to have a deep dive. We're going to do it up today. Now, I had a very interesting comment, and shout out to all the new people that have been watching. I've been noticing that people been enjoying the channel. People actually been commenting like, "Yo, this shit's funny." Blase, blase, blase. Hold on, it was one right here. This one right here. Shout out to this guy. We're going to read his comment real fast. Because I want you guys to understand the type of minds. The reason why I'm going to read this comment, I want you guys to understand the type of minds we have going on right now in crypto right now. This comment, shout out to the guy. I'm going to show you right now this comment right here. Felix Cepeda channel, right? He said, haha, you're funny, man. If you think Bitcoin will ever go 100K ever again, but I'm here to laugh. Thanks for the comedy. This guy, Felix, just said, you're funny, man, which I am funny. This channel is hilarious. I never heard this guy before. Shout out to him. I really appreciate him, speaking his words. He said, my nigga, the resolution only go to 480p. Let me see. That's it. Hold on. Is that trash? Damn. Hold on. My young nigga. Hold on. What the fuck going on? Let me see. Cause that shit looks crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Is it really that bad? Let me see. Holy shit. He said, my nigga, I can't see shit. Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Let me see something. All right, that's his. All right. He said, I'm running 444. I'm poor. Okay. I can't read the comment text. All right, it's cool. It's cool. All right, look, don't worry about it. I don't want to talk to live of him. I'm going to change my shit and I'm going to redo it. But I'm not redoing the live, but the next time I go live, I'll make it better. Because I did do some tweaking. That's why the intro was so smooth. I did do some tweaking, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. But let me just zoom in and we're going to do it up, my nigga. You feel me? Now, Felix Cepeda channel said, haha, you're funny, man, if you think Bitcoin would ever go under 100K ever again. But I'm here to laugh. Thanks for the comedy. This is this guy right here. This guy actually thinks. This guy. His last video, I don't know this guy. You know, I don't know him. This is not beef or nothing. I just have to show you guys the mind of the public, of retail. A day in the life was sent out a year ago. This is what this guy says. This guy said Bitcoin would never go under 100K. Do this guy understand how cycles work? This is an individual, I bet you any amount of money. He doesn't know shit about the Bitcoin protocol. He doesn't know nothing. That right there lets me know he don't understand cycles. 4-year cycles. This is where the public is at. And people like this guy are going to get fucked. If you're watching this, you're going to get fucked, my boy. Seriously. If you honestly think Bitcoin is never going to 100K, that means that when it goes to 80K, you're going to buy it. When it goes to 70K, you're going to buy it. You're going to get screwed. Big time. Bigly. But I just wanted to say that before I continue the show. Right? Now, Bitcoin is currently at $102,000 market cap. The last time I was on live stream, I told you guys how that Bitcoin, in my opinion, the pumping is done after the 21st. The 21st, the pump's done. CMAR. Why are you saying that? Well, I'm banking on the moon phases. Normally, when we have a full moon, Bitcoin rises. Full moon, Bitcoin rises. Full moon, Bitcoin rises. New moon, Bitcoin dumps. New moon dumps. New moon dumps. Full moon, dump. Next is the new moon. Normally, new moon, it dumps. New moon dumps. New moon, the blue circles, dump. I know some of you guys don't know what the fuck going on. This is an indicator. Dump, dump, dump. Now, in my chat, if you're not in my Telegram chat, you're doing yourself a disservice. The chat room is full of very intelligent people. If you want to catch a conversation with me, it has to happen in the chat. I'm not really doing the most, outside of the chat. I'm really talking to niggas in the chat. Now, this is the creepy part about all this shit. The Bitcoin white paper was never, ever, 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 ever designed for what is Bitcoin is today. This is where everything starts. Listen to the first sentence of the introduction, because, I want you guys to understand how lucky you fucking are. We're so lucky, bro. Introduction of the white paper says, commerce on the internet has come to rely almost exclusively on financial institutions serving as trusted third parties to process electronic payments. Commerce on the internet has come to rely almost exclusively on financial institutions serving as trusted third parties to process payments. This is the first sentence on the white paper. The first sentence on the introduction of the white paper. Now, if we scroll up to the abstract, this is what Satoshi Nakamoto made. Like, this is I gotta bring you niggas to reality. This is what they said about the real reason of Bitcoin. I didn't make this up. This is the white paper. Abstract. Bitcoin is purely a peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that will allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institutions. What you have going on right now in BTC is completely controlled by financial institutions. It's completely controlled, pushed. Like, BTC is completely controlled. 100%. 100%, bro. Where's the white paper? While system works well enough for most transactions still suffer. Hold on. No, we're gonna make sense. While the system works well enough for most transactions, it still suffer from the inherent weaknesses of a trusted base model. Completely non-reversible transactions are not really possible since financial institutions cannot avoid meditating disputes. The cost of mediation increased transaction costs, limiting the minimum practice in transaction size and cutting off possibly for small casual transactions. Like, for example, you know when you go to the corner store and it says a $5 minimum? You know how you go to certain places, they be like, if you're spending less than $5, we're gonna charge you money. That's what the institutions are doing right now. That's what's going on with Bitcoin right now. It doesn't supposed to be like that. It doesn't supposed to. With BTC, that's what's going on right now. Right now, go buy some BTC right now. Go send it somewhere and see how much the fee's going to be. Go and try to buy the BTC and go send it to exchange. I bought BTC on Cash App. I spent like $800. Out of the $800, they took out $60 in fees. I think like almost 10% in fees, bro. To buy it. And then you send it, it's another fee to send it. Bitcoin is expensive. BTC is expensive. Currently, right now, BTC is not peer-to-peer cash because even why would I send you $20? See, look, for example, let me show you. Hold on. Can I show you this? I probably can't even show you my phone. On Cash App, they have, when you want to send your Bitcoin, your BTC, I'm sorry, when you want to send your BTC on the Cash App, it gives you 3 different ways you can send it. It says you can do it the fastest way, which is Bitcoin Lightning Network, a side chain, a whole nother chain to make it fast. But it comes with a cost. Or you can send it another way, which the transaction, the network confirmation is going to be done in an hour. So you're either going to pay this extra fee, which might be like $10, whatever, to Lightning Network to send your Bitcoin fast as possible. Or you're going to send another way, which it might take an hour, and there's another way it might take longer than that to lower the fees. Me sending money to you and me taking a whole hour is not what Bitcoin's supposed to be. This is the reality of BTC right now, ladies and gentlemen. For the people that are in BSV, when I say BSV, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, I gotta keep saying this shit. BSV is Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. For the people who are buying BSV, I want you to understand, bro. I want you to literally understand that anything that you see that got going on with BTC, we're going to get delisted on every exchange, bro. Every fucking exchange is going to delist BSV. BSV is not going on Coinbase. BSV is not going on Binance. And some of you guys might be like, oh, see, you want BSV to be accepted with open arms like BTC, like Ripple. I don't want BSV to do none of that shit because it's all scams. But the crazy part about it is, which we're going to talk about a little later, I don't want to talk about this now, it's too early, is how the same people that are saying fuck BSV are going to be the same people that's going to push BSV in the dark. See, if BSV is the real Bitcoin, the real, like, real network, strong network, privacy network, the real network where you can send money and it can't be tracked, the real Bitcoin, that means it's so valuable that the criminals are going to need it. The criminals are going to need it. So that means BSV, it's impossible for BSV to go to zero because the criminals need it. You think they don't? It's like Bitcoin is so perfect, it's so valuable that nothing can stop it. The real Bitcoin, the white paper, whatever the fuck the white paper is, whatever the fuck this is so valuable that it's too good to fail. It's too good to fail. See, if you're new in this crypto shit, you should have questions. Let me tell you why. You have Bitcoin right here, right? You have Bitcoin. And you should be saying, okay, well, if we got Bitcoin, why do we have Bitcoin Cash? Why is there a Bitcoin Cash? Why is there a Bitcoin SV? Why is there a Bitcoin Diamond? Why is there a bunch of different versions of Bitcoin? Why? Because how is Bitcoin special? How is so cool? How is so perfect when you have 1,000 coins that's trying to compete for the same market share? Now, let me tell you the game that they're trying to play. Let's just get straight to it. This is the game that they're playing. And I ain't gonna lie, the shit I'm about to say on this computer is gonna be dangerous as fuck. My last video, classic. I can't even lie. That shit was a classic because I really had a euphoric moment. Like my brain exploded on camera. Like that shit was just crazy. But I had some days to think about it. I had some days to talk to the chat. We had some days to really build on this shit. See, the only reason that BSV exists, the only reason, just hear me out. The only reason it's going up with the market. It's going up, it's going down. It's not going anywhere. But the only reason it exists to capitalize on BTC demise. What does that mean? BSV only exists to prove that BTC is a scam. It only exists for that. Crypto, Bitcoin is never going to die. But when I say Bitcoin, I'm pertaining to the white paper. I had spoken to some people and they're like, CMAR, what if they go and change BSV and whatever? Listen to me. They're all crooks. Excuse me. They're all crooks. They're all in this shit together. I'm not a Craig Wright fucking fan. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not, oh, let's go. I'm not that type of nigga. We're smarter than that. They're all in bed together, bro. Craig Wright's in bed with all these guys. There's nothing. It's all the same shit. I don't care what nobody say, bro. There's nothing real in this shit. There's nothing real in this shit. You are the game, my friend. You are the game. You. I don't trust dude at all. I don't trust Craig Wright. It's so crazy too, right? I went and I had, I promoted a couple tweets. I said BSV would not get the mainstream treatment like BTC because it's an actual threat. What do I mean by that? BSV, the real Bitcoin, the one that follows the protocol, would not get the mainstream red carpet treatment like BTC because it's an actual threat. Yes, it's a fucking threat. It's unreversible, untraceable. You cannot destroy, you cannot stop the blockchain. It's a fucking threat. I can send him money to do anything, any dangerous thing, I can buy dangerous things. The same functions that people was using BTC, the old Bitcoin back in the day, in the dark web and shit like that, back in the day, that's what BSV is going to be able to do, and no one's going to be able to stop it. See, BTC is controlled, trackable. It's not the same BTC. It's not. But BSV is totally different. BSV is an actual threat to the infrastructure. It's a threat. It's a threat to the world. It's a threat to the banks. Let's keep it 100. It's a fucking threat to the banks. Let's just keep it 1,000, bro. It's a threat. But I want to get you and me and us. I want to get us out of the mind state that it's like, it's a war. It's not a war. It's not a war like us versus them and they're trying to, the Jack Dohertys and the BTC core. It's not, this ain't this, bro. They know what the fuck going on. Niggas know what's going on. They know what's going on. You think they're that fucking dumb? The smart niggas are dumb. The smart niggas are dumb. But they're not that dumb. You see, if Craig Wright was a real fucking person, like he was a real nigga, like I said, real person, like a person like you niggas in the chat, someone that wants to really change the world, someone that really wants to. It's like when I have information that needs to be put out there, I'm not getting parables. I'm not making tweets where I have to go ask ChatGPT and I gotta look through the lines. No. When someone says help, you say fucking help. When someone rings the fucking alarm, you don't be cute with the shit. You ring the fucking alarm. But the simple fact that this individual knows all this shit I'm saying and not saying it in black and fucking white, they're not saying it in black and white, lets you know everything you need to know of a fucking agent. See, non-agents don't give a fuck about what no one has to say. They put that shit in black and white. Real whistleblowers, people who are for real change, people who are trying to spread a real message, they don't filter that shit. You know who filter shit? Agents. You know who filter shit? People who have bosses and people who have things to lose and people who are in organizations. They send messages and you have to decode shit. You have to read between the lines. Niggas like that. Them are agents. Like, oh, hey, bro, like, he said do this. It's kind of like Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer says, buy Bitcoin. The people that know what's going on knows that he's saying sell Bitcoin. This is a known fucking thing. At this point, I mean, I've been in crypto for a long time. I didn't know who the fuck Jim Cramer was until I got into fucking crypto. Because I wasn't in finance like that. I was trying to rap, doing all type of other shit. Crypto changed my whole perspective. Literally, I'm gonna change my whole perspective about finance. Got me really in this shit. Change my life. But these people are not that fucking stupid. BTC was always designed for the people, for us. It was designed currency that's away from the powers that be. The powers that be print money, inflate money, manipulate the supply. And they use the money to manipulate things like Bitcoin. They would manipulate the price and tell you, oh, we're banning it. Okay, we're not going to ban it. Oh, somebody said they're selling. Like, they're literally using the dollar to manipulate this shit. BTC. This is a fact. You would never have an ETF with BSV ever in life. So the people that's putting their high hat like, oh, Doge is ETF, that's not a good thing. Why is something that's supposed to be our currency has an ETF, a futures market? I thought this was supposed to be a currency. This is not a company. This like what the fuck is going on? This is supposed to be cash. Who would want to accept a currency that's tied to an ETF? If I was a business, I wouldn't want, like, unless it's so early that the fluctuations are not gonna hurt. Like, oh, I'm so early that I just want to hold it and the fluctuations are not gonna hurt. But what the fuck? Do you understand? Hold on. Do you understand what the fuck they just did? The media people are telling you, stupid ass nigga, they're telling you, hey, we don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. We don't know who he is, but we got an ETF for it. We don't know who made BTC, so we don't know who bought it early, and we don't know who controlled these wallets, but we're going to allow people to have ETF and put millions of dollars in trade. Like, we're going to allow ETF. We're going to allow the community to put their house on this shit. Because the community is only looking at the brand. Bitch, you're only looking at the word Bitcoin. You're not looking at what is the protocol beyond the protocol. What's the supply? Do you know the average person on the fucking street that knows about Bitcoin, they never looked at a BTC scan. They never looked at, bro. They never seen Explorer. They never checked wallets. The average fucker that's in her house, making her pancakes, fucking her weak ass bitch, driving her weak ass car, they, like the average, they don't know, they never checked a Bitcoin Explorer. They never went and checked wallets, and they never did none of this Inspector Gadget shit. They never did none of this shit. So they're only buying the idea of Bitcoin, the idea. But the idea of Bitcoin originated from the white paper. You know I'm right. Come on, I'm not lying. The idea is what they're buying, but they're not. And the people that be, the mainstream millionaires, the handlers, they know this. But the public is not smart enough to question them and question themselves. So, if we really take a step back, they created BTC, bro. They split intentionally. The day, let's put, on November 15, 2018, they split Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin, whatever. It went from Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, BSV. Bitcoin, hold on. Right here. Day one, hold on. What's the day one? In 2017, the government's BTC was born. The day that they forked Bitcoin is the day that they created their own version of Bitcoin. Let me start over. The day it was only Bitcoin, the day that they forked Bitcoin was the day that Bitcoin became theirs, their product that they're going to benefit from. Promote and control the narrative. You gotta be a fucking fool, bro. Bitcoin is the biggest psyop in human history. I genuinely don't believe you guys really think how big this is. This is the biggest psyop in human fucking history. The biggest in human history. This is the biggest psyop. This is bigger than Q. This is the biggest psyop ever, bro, ever in life. And the reason why it's the biggest psyop ever, because this shit is going to outlive everybody on here. It's going to outlive you, me, my daughter. It's going to outlive everybody, bro. The Bitcoin narrative is going to outlive everybody. But the reason why they forked BTC is to hide the real, because the government works like this. They'll create a problem and bring out a solution all the time. It's like a plane. You have two wings of the plane. Republican, Democrat. They're on the same team. Some in public, some in shadow. I'm 100% positive that there are people behind BSV that's behind BTC. 1,000%, bro. There's no way in hell. I know what I know right now. I created two coins in my lifetime, on Ethereum and on Postchain. We're talking about experienced developers that read code, know this shit. We're talking about people that really know this shit better than me. That's involved with it. You actually think they're that stupid? You actually think they're that stupid? There's some are stupid, but you actually think they don't understand nothing what the fuck I'm talking about? You're dumb. You think that, see, what it is some of you niggas that's watching this shit and don't believe me, you think that, well, since they didn't say it publicly, then they don't feel that way, Seymour. You're basically saying, well, if I ask him on Twitter and he tells me this, that must mean that's how he feels. So you actually think that they're going to actually tell you the actual truth. You think that you're so special that you deserve the truth. BTC just went to $100,000. Listen, BSV will hit $100,000 before BTC. This $26 coin, this $22 coin is going to hit $150K before this $100,000 coin. Do you really understand what I'm telling you? I'm giving you guys premium information at the lows. This is worth killing for. This coin was just $400, nigga. in 2018. You think this was $400 for nothing? You actually think this product was $400 for nothing? For nothing, like, oh, it was just the rally. For nothing. You think that, listen to me, the BSV came from Bitcoin. Listen to me. The smartest minds. Listen to me. The fact that BTC forked, Bitcoin Cash forked, that means BSV is a manifestation of some of the most brilliant minds that ever touched Bitcoin. And you actually think that this is worth nothing? You actually think that they delisted this coin from damn near all major exchanges. Like, just hear me. You're telling me the most brightest minds, listen to me, the most brightest minds, bro, was involved with BSV. Literally. BSV was a top 10 coin. Top 10. Because it restored Satoshi's vision. That was the whole narrative. And right now it's at $22 at 192. And I'm showing you, I asked ChatGPT, I showed you what it's doing. And you think that this is just by chance? That this is being blackballed? See, when a coin get delisted, it doesn't mean that the coin is not valuable. It means that we don't want you to have it. Ladies and gentlemen, there are billions of people in the fucking world. There's only 21 million tokens that could ever be bought ever in life. There's more people in the city of Chicago than there is BSV. Do you understand what I just said? We have coins like, hold on, you actually think, like, let's be honest, because you niggas is dumb. You actually think fart coin, hold on, you actually think, let's get about now. You actually think Pepe? You think a Ethereum altcoin, Pepe would never flip Ethereum. Pepe is not in competition with Ethereum. Pepe is simple code, simple, basic. If Ethereum dies, Pepe dies. This how this ends. Pepe's at 3 billion. You telling me in the world where you have ChatGPT, and I'm showing you all this shit, that you think the world is not backwards? This shit is backwards. We live in a world where Pepe is at 3 billion. And it does nothing. You know, I'm going to tell you some deep shit. Do you know all of these meme coins, all of the meme coins on Ethereum, you know what it's designed to do? To pump Ethereum, stupid. All of these meme coins, the entire ecosystem, all these meme coins on Ethereum, they only exist to prop Ethereum up. So guess what? You need Ethereum, bitch, to even have the coin. You gotta start liquidity. You need Ethereum to even pump Pepe. So by you holding Pepe, you're basically holding Ethereum. This is a different type of talk. You niggas are stupid. So imagine how many coins, Shiba, Pepe, and all, 1,000,000, bro. Bro, let's do it. How many Ethereum coins are there on the Ethereum blockchain? Give me an estimate. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's just get straight to it. Fuck it. Hit the damn like button. I want you to understand why things are where they're at. Okay, this bitch ass nigga. All right, come on. We gonna start a new chat. Let's do this. I'm not fucking with you. We ain't fucking with you. Give me my shit, nigga. I pay for this shit. Here's an estimate of a total number of Ethereum coins. No. Okay. Give me an estimate of Ethereum meme coins and altcoins. How many tokens, aka Ethereum projects on the Ethereum blockchain? Give me an estimate. Let's just get straight to it. That's what this shit, that's what all these coins was all about. There's over 1,000,000 tokens, 1.7 million tokens on Ethereum blockchain. Do you know how many coins went to zero? There's just liquidity sitting there. Do you know this? There's almost 2 million coins on Ethereum blockchain. And he said their estimate, there's about 20,000 to 100,000 active / meaningful tokens. There's less than 10%, bro. It's less than 5% of tokens that's even active or even meaningful. So that means the rest were scams. And you want to tell me, you stupid fucking peasant, stupid ass nigga, you're trying to tell me that alt season's finna come? And we're sitting on 1,000,000 fucking tokens in a fucking ecosystem, and only 100,000 even worth anything? We're not talking about Solana. We're not talking about BNB. We're talking about Ethereum, bro. And Ethereum has less junk. Ethereum has less junk than all them blockchains combined. So if Ethereum has that, I can only imagine what BNB has. I can only imagine what fucking Solana fucking has. How much junk is in that shit? It's a crime scene, nigga. Crime. This is crime. This is criminal shit. So let's back. Blockstream, aka the Chinese government, they took Bitcoin, changed the protocol, made Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin. Hey, you, did you know that Bitcoin used to do smart contracts? Hey, did you know that Bitcoin used to do everything Ethereum can do? Do you know that if Bitcoin was left alone when it was birthed by the white paper, you don't believe me? Ask the fucking ChatGPT. But when this shit was born, it did everything. It could have did every fucking thing open source, everything. If this was left alone, there would be no need for all these other coins, bro. There would be no need for none of these fucking coins, bro. So they had to take over the coin, change the protocol to allow all of these coins to exist. Ethereum, all these different tokens to exist, these smart contracts to exist. That's the only reason why it exists. And that's why you niggas be like, oh, XRP is fast, it's this and that. Nigga, if it wasn't for Blockstream, if it wasn't for them taking over BTC and changing the fucking protocol, stupid ass nigga, you wouldn't need XRP, stupid. You wouldn't need none of this shit. You actually, look, the white, look, this is the beginning. This is the Bible. This is the Bible. This is work. You like crypto, right? Okay, yeah, I like crypto. Okay. You a real nigga? Okay, yeah, I'm a real nigga. All right, listen to me. This is the fucking Bible. This is the Bible, nigga. If you're in crypto, you fuck with crypto, read the Bible. Satoshi Nakamoto, you know who that is? It's Jesus Christ. It's God. He came from the sky. He came from the sky, blessed us, see the technology. This is what's going on. Do you understand how far we have came from this? On top of that, we have scammers. Michael Saylor is a fucking scammer, nigga. He's a scammer. Anytime you can lose billions of dollars and then come back and make billions, you're a fucking scammer. Anytime this nigga was a part of the dot-com bubble, I know I'm reiterating things, but I have to bring this shit back. If you're part of my previous chats, I have to keep bringing shit like this back because there's so many people that don't know this, and I have new people every day. I get new people that watch my streams every day. I get new people that's every day. So I have to keep bringing these things because don't nothing else matter more than what I'm saying now. There nothing else matter, G. I'm the only motherfucker on the internet giving it to you like this. Everybody else is sprung on trying to make money. They're greedy. I don't even care about the chart anymore. The moment in time we're at right now and the information I'm giving you, the chart don't even matter because it's fake. Why would I care about the chart when I know that they faked everything? So the chart, in my opinion, is only a game. It's a day-to-day game. It's a day-to-day game to go long, short. Do not look at the chart and think that it's the truth. It's true trading. It's true demand. This is fake demand. This is literally fake supply demand. This is all fake. BTC is cosplaying as the real Bitcoin. In the words of my homie Satoshi, BTC is cosplaying as the real Bitcoin. This is what we're doing right now. This is where we're at right now. Now look, ladies and gents, I've been telling you niggas every fucking day about this goddamn exploit. And I'm going to continue on my live stream showing you this shit. Because this is literally the biggest moment in Bitcoin's entire history. And it's not over. Remember the 10th? October 10th? This is still here. It's still here. Remember October 10th when Bitcoin took a shit? It went from 124,000 all the way down to 100,000 in one candle in one day. But we got niggas like this guy. He said, haha, you're funny, man, if you think Bitcoin will ever go under 100K ever again, but I'm here for jokes. I fuck with you guys just for just showing your energy. But you're an idiot. The simple fact that Bitcoin damn near hit 100K in one fucking day. On top of we got all this shit. I bet you he doesn't know shit about this. About the October 10th. He don't know shit about it. He's a fan. See, this is October 10th. He's a fan of this shit. And it's okay. But if you don't open your mind, you will suffer. You're going to suffer so bad, bro, because there's no coming back from this shit. It's a wrap. But let's go give you guys the vision of what crypto is going to be since we're talking about the white paper. But let me just step back to what I said with Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor wiped billions of dollars in one day. He had the largest pullback in stock market history. He was accused of losing $6 billion in one day. Michael Saylor. Nigga, this back in 1999 or some shit. The 90s, nigga. Look. Look at him right here. Look at him. Wow. This is the guy that's leading Bitcoin? the guy that's leading Bitcoin MicroStrategy. This is your guy. This is your king. You know what? He's a scammer. He's leading. He's a part of the crime. He's a part of the shit. You actually think he doesn't know what the white paper says? He doesn't give a fuck about the white paper because he doesn't make money from the white paper. Knowing what the fucking white paper has nothing to do with making him money. Making him money. Nothing to do with it. If they can't control it, it's worthless to them. You see, BTC, Bitcoin is worth nothing if the banks can't control it and can't do what they want. The moment I can buy 100, the moment I can put my whole house in BSV and I can get locked up and they can't do nothing about it is the moment that it's a problem. That people can take their wealth and store it on the blockchain outside of the bankers, outside of their third parties, outside of these apps. It can't get liquidated. I might owe $100,000 in taxes. They might want to put a lien on my house. That's when it becomes a problem. And that's what Bitcoin is. That's what this shit is all about. This is the Bible. Bitcoin used to be something you had to earn. Mining power. Miners like gold. You have to work for this shit. See, this is what I foreshadow. Let me get in my brain. Let me just foreshadow this shit. Bitcoin is going to get banned again. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT. Name the previous years and show me the previous times where Bitcoin was banned. Give me the countries. I just want to know from now into the past, give me the times where Bitcoin was banned. For the people that's new here, know what the fuck going on. There was times where Bitcoin was, oh, we're banned here. They cannot get Bitcoin. Let's think about it. Why would they try to ban Bitcoin? Because they can't control it. It was a threat on their monetary system. It's literally a threat. Since 2014, look at this shit. In 2017, China banned local crypto exchanges in 2017. Then in September 21, declared all crypto transactions illegal. From 2017 to 2021. This shit is going to happen again. But you know what? You know when it's going to happen? Stupid ass nigga. When this shit is done. When the biggest Bitcoin exploit starts. This is a legal notice posted pursuant to and in compliance with the applicable law, which is intended to provide an opportunity for the owners to claim property otherwise qualifying as lost or abandoned. The owner is providing 90 days to respond to this notice. In other words, an owner has valid proof of ownership must respond before October 10th. If you have no response is received, the digital wallets and their contents, which is Bitcoin, the wallets and the Bitcoin, will be considered and confirmed as abandoned. In sum, the lack of response may be provided to a court as evidence of the relinquishment of all rights, title, interest in digital wallets. This is an important legal notice, and rights could be adversely impacted if a bona fide owner of this digital wallet does not respond. Adversely impacted if the bona fide owner of these digital wallets doesn't respond. Before October 10th. October 10th. October 10th. It hit 101,000. This notice was given out 90 days in advance. In detail, they started in July 4th. They put the message, they put it on the blockchain. They moved $9 billion. 80,000 Bitcoin is $9 billion. The largest transaction in crypto history. The largest transaction in crypto history. The largest. Out of all the years, out of all the institutions that have been involved, out of all the people, wallets that haven't been dormant wallets, equivalent to $8.6 billion were simultaneously moved from 8 wallets that have been dormant for over 14 years. What type, like, this is not a regular person, bro. On top of that, on top of that, what is it, what's the fucking guy name, what's his name, David fucking, what's his name, man? What's the fucking guy name, man? David, what's the guy from XRP that just stepped down? David, let me see. David Schwartz took a step back on October 1st. He said he confirms. Let's see. The CTO is stepping back from his daily duties while remaining active in the XRP community. He said he no longer, he want to focus on his family and personal related projects. He said, look, I want to focus on my family. Do you know how legendary David Schwartz was? David Schwartz is so legendary, they thought this nigga was Satoshi. The XRP niggas are so fucking stupid, they thought this nigga was Satoshi. That's how big his presence is in the cryptocurrency community. They thought he created Bitcoin. You think he doesn't know about this shit? He left October 1st. Before this shit even kicked off. The movement on July 4th. You actually think he's sitting back thinking that this is nothing? You think David Schwartz wanted to announce, you think he wanted to step back like this? XRP didn't even reach the heights that everybody wants it to go. See, I would think David Schwartz would take a step back, in my opinion. Maybe he got some shit going on, I don't know. But I would think he would publicly tell everybody, because he could have took a step back and nobody would have known shit. But he's publicly making a step back so you motherfuckers don't be looking for him. He don't want to be responsible for this. He doesn't even want people to think that he knew this and didn't say anything. That's what I get out of this. He's like, look, I don't want nobody saying shit. When this shit happened, I want to stay far away from this shit. I don't want a motherfucker add to me nothing. I don't want a motherfucker say, hey, you didn't know about this? You think, bro, these niggas are building on blockchains. Stupid. You think they don't know this shit? But with your dumb ass, you think that you're so entitled, you stupid fucking idiot, that you think that they supposed to do the right thing and tell you, you think these niggas supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Man, you supposed to be tweeting, we supposed to be investigating. No, nigga, this is the fucking plan. The plan is to have you niggas buy everything else but BSV, buy everything else. Buy every piece of garbage. Buy everything. But I want you to buy Pepe, I want you to buy Fartcoin, I want you to buy Meow Mix, I want you to buy Nigger Liquid, I want you to buy all this weird shit, George Floyd coin. But this right here, you can't buy this. This is a scam. This coin does not deserve to be, like, do you understand? Man, let me see, man. Let me ask ChatGPT. Can you please name all of the exchanges that have delisted BSV, the crypto? Pull up articles, pull up everything. I want you to name me the exchanges in the years that they were delisted. Include Coinbase and Binance as well. Thank you. I'm trying to really get you stupid ass niggas to understand that you're running out of time. He finna drop the shit. They finna drop the shit. I want you to understand that they would give you say this, it's all about money. They know that the liquidity is in retail. The retail has liquidity. So they know that as a retail person, you know what you're gonna do, Mr. Retail, like, you know how retail, you're going to, it's like as a gambler, right? Because the entire crypto market is based off speculation. None of these coins are doing anything. None of these coins are doing anything. That's why the memes are propped up, because it's just face value brand. Look, they finna just go down and look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Adobe, HTS, OKX, suspended. 2019, Binance gone, Kraken gone, Robinhood gone, OKX gone, Coinbase gone, Bitfinex gone. You think, see, as an investor, you know that there's risk, right? So what happens is an investor spreads his money out. A nigga with 100,000 in crypto, I highly doubt he's putting all his money in one coin. He's putting 1,000 here, 300 here, 10,000 here. He's building a portfolio. So as crypto gets bigger and bigger and bigger, people are going to have more coins, a bigger portfolio, bigger assets, memes, utility, gaming. Like, you are the game. Everything they do is to change you. So they want you to have a portfolio of different shit, because you want it to. You like, okay, I got my gaming coins, I got my music coins, I got my memes, I got some Pepe, I got some. You have a whole portfolio full of all speculative nonsense. So they understand the retail is collecting. Because, you know, I've been in crypto for a while. I've been on YouTube for years, even though I took all my videos down. You know, you want to see my old videos, be a member, you can see that shit. You can see my old game, my old shit, how I used to look, what I used to say. Now, the reason why they want you guys to have portfolios is to lower the percentage of you actually winning the game. The entire point of all of this crypto shit is for financial freedom. The entire point of the entire market, the whole, from the retail perspective, is to get free. Bitcoin is supposed to be freedom. Bitcoin is supposed to be freedom. Away from the banks. Being your own bank. Owning your own private keys. Some of you niggas are so lost. You actually think the seed phrases, you niggas are saving seed phrases. But if that site, if MetaMask stop and you don't have the private keys, you cannot upload the private keys anywhere. They're like, okay, you give me the crypto, I'm going to give you a wallet. The wallet, I'm going to give you these words, apple, banana, cherry, whatever. But I'm not going to give you the private keys, which is these numbers and letters that if you put anywhere, the most valuable thing is your private keys. You know what's so deep even about the BSV situation? Because think about it. If all of these entities are corporations and people that conquer shit, you know the most popular, fucking wallet, secure Nano. Oh, got the Nano Ledger. I got my nano ledger. I got them in the crib. To hold my crypto safe. Write these seed words down. The same thing as fucking MetaMask. Scam. And you know what's so deep about the ledger shit? Why Ledger won't let you hold BSV? Ledger doesn't even allow you to possess. But look, Ledger allows you to get Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. See, the shit that's a real threat, they would not allow you to own that shit. No. So basically every year there's a delisting. Besides 2020, but every fucking year. Delist, it's probably even more. Let's ask a question. Does Ledger Nano supports BSV token? Can I put my BSV on Ledger Nano? From Switzerland. But I can put all these other blockchains on this shit. BSV been around since 2018. Okay, they says, okay, so no. No. They says, yes, you can on other ledger devices to hold BSV, but with certain criteria. I'll walk you through the details on what you have to do and how it works or doesn't in practice. But it doesn't. The Ledger official documentation states that BSV is not natively supported in the Ledger Live app. Nigga, no, you cannot. It says Ledger can hold your private keys with your BSV, but it's not manage your BSV directly through Ledger Live. Nigga, no. They're not supporting BSV users. Nigga, no. No. Why? Because the goal, the entire, do you understand what owning BSV does for your future? Owning BSV gives you leverage. It's going to put you, and like this, okay, think about this. Owning BSV right now is like owning BTC, Bitcoin, when it was $26. So imagine if you had 100, which is nothing. You have 100 Bitcoin. 100 Bitcoin is $10 million. 100 Bitcoin. So $2,000 worth of BSV is equivalent to $10 million in Bitcoin. Man, what the fuck? See, now y'all get on my nerves. Hold on. There you go. It's equivalent, literally equivalent to $10 million. If BSV is the real protocol, which I just showed you, I talked about it, is the real threat. The real threat. BSV is not a coin on Ethereum. No, it's not none of that shit. Listen to me, BSV doesn't have other coins to prop up the price. So the price of BSV is the price of BSV. You know this Bitcoin shit? We have BRCs and... Hold on, Syria. Hold on, where is it at? Look at this. Now you have altcoins. They have altcoins on the fucking Bitcoin. Ordinals. They literally trying everything in the book. So you have ETF, you have ordinals, you have all this shit, bro, to prop the price up. It took them a lot to prop this price up. It took them a lot To the point we have Donald Trump involved in this shit. We have the United States government reserve, Bitcoin reserve. Like, are you serious? But what it is you guys cannot, you can't imagine yourself. See, the reason why you're not buying this shit, you're not going hard, because you don't even think you're going to be successful. You genuinely, right, don't even believe that you're going to be successful. You don't believe it. You don't believe it's actually possible. See, I seen Bitcoin at $100 with my own eyes. So for me to see it at $100 and seeing where it's at today and seeing what developed, like, I have confidence on looking at $22 and knowing it's going to 20 grand. I have confidence in that. I seen it. I showed my parents Bitcoin at $200, $300. I showed them that shit. I begged my father to buy it at $200. That same year it went to 20 grand. I begged him. I was in a pantry line. Getting food. Showing them like, yo, look. Showing them every week is going up. Went all the way up to 20 grand the first run up. I remember it took me so hard. I had to get the Toast to get XRP. I had to get the Toast wallet. It wasn't even an app. XRP wasn't even on Coinbase. Coinbase only had 2 coins. But that's not the point. The point is right now is that the future of BSV is going to be the underground. My opinion, the people, there are crooked people that are going to build on BSV. Criminals are going to build BSV. Where's my damn tweet? This is a good tweet right here. The criminals will be using BSV as well. The criminals need BSV to continue their criminal acts. Bless me. Make sure I got no boogers in my nose. Hold on. All right. The criminals need BSV to continue their criminal acts. BSV doesn't just free us, it frees humanity, and humanity needs to build and work in silence. I'm not going to be on this live stream promoting crime, but I'm promoting freedom. And with a world of freedom comes crime. In a room of freedom comes greed, comes love of self, comes ego. If we know this tech exists, if BTC is a piece of shit and BSV is still here, the people that's still pushing BTC, the people, the faces, they're going to be all around BSV, building BSV, using BSV. They're going to be a part of this shit. BSV is going to get banned. Bitcoin is going to get banned all over again. And I believe Bitcoin is going to get banned after this market takes a shit, after the market is done, after they run out of gas. My thoughts, Bitcoin crashes, the biggest crash of all time, by the end of the month. The biggest crash in Bitcoin history is going to happen the end of the month. They just crashed Bitcoin. You niggas thought it was free. You thought it was free. The state of the market, the state of retail is like, oh, we're good. We did this before. We went and did the COVID shit. We did this shit. All this is normal. This is not normal, bro. This is not normal. This wasn't involved in the previous crashes. This wasn't involved. The Solomon Brothers notice was not involved. and wasn't involved. On top of that, it's like Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin, in my opinion, is the most obvious coin in the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. You have Elon Musk. You have all these different people backing it daily. He literally, cryptocurrency really changed Twitter. Elon Musk bought Twitter. Look, bro, there was a time, listen to me. There was a time Elon Musk, Twitter logo. Elon Musk changed the Twitter logo to Doge. He literally changed the logo to Doge. For like, I think it was like a week or something. Look, he replaces the Twitter iconic logo. This was the actual thing, if you niggas did not know. This nigga is a plant. This nigga is a slave. Elon Musk is a peasant. He knows he's a fucking peasant. We live better lives than Elon Musk, whether you like it or not. You can wake up and do what the fuck you want to do every day. You can wake up and talk shit. You can eat food. You can dress how you want to dress. You can go get money. You can be poor. You can be rich. You have free will. This nigga is a slave. He's done. He's done. He can't even wear a red shirt tomorrow because, he might, he went red. We might got to sell the stock. It's danger. He has no life. He's a peasant. He knows he's a peasant. I don't worship him. I don't, no, fuck dude. And in that, and knowing that he's a peasant, you got to think about what the fuck is he telling you. But what it is you just don't think he's going to lose. Now, let me show you something that a lot of you niggas haven't really talked about. I'm going to show you some shit. When I seen this, that's when I knew that all this is full of shit. Hold on. Watch this shit. Hold on. TMZ. Watch this shit. Watch what I'm going to show you. Now, 4 years ago, Elon Musk, this was during COVID. This is when everybody had to wear a mask and shit like that. Let me show you how rigged this shit is. Let me show you how fake this shit is. Let me show you this shit. I'm the only motherfucker. Look, the shit is so fake. I have a YouTube video breaking this down. This shit is so fake. They had to turn the comments off. You know why they had to turn the comments off? Because the shit I'm talking about will be discussed. Elon Musk says Dogecoin could be a future. Let me show you how fake this is. Let me break this down to you. Let me make it big like this.
Elon, do you think Dogecoin can really be the next currency for the world?
Well,
Now check this out. Pay attention to what I'm going to show you. Elon Musk has a fucking bandana on. Let me show you how stupid they think you are. Let me show you how stupid they actually think you are. Elon Musk has a mask on. Listen to the quality that they're talking to him at. They have a camera. This is supposed to be, we're catching Elon Musk, we're catching him walking outside. This is TMZ, we're catching him walking, TMZ, he's walking in the mall, he's walking this. I want you to pay attention to this. And then he's signing autographs like he's so cool, right? Like he's so cool. Watch this shit. He's so cool. Listen to the quality of what they say and listen to the quality of what he says. Watch this shit.
Elon, do you think Dogecoin can really be the next currency for the world?
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll to say, what do you want?
I want it to go. I'm
Okay.
in. I'm in.
All right.
It's
So
in.
then, I mean, I think it should be the one.
Do you understand this is fake? There's no, if I'm holding a microphone, the guy that's asking the question, the quality of mic is even lower on his end than the nigga with the bandana on. And I don't even think he has a mic on. He's faking this and he's doing a voiceover. This is a voiceover. Let's do it again.
The next currency for the world.
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll.
This shit sounds like the most quality mic in the fucking world. This shit sounds better than me. He's supposed to be 3 feet away with a fucking microphone, catching Elon Musk, and this nigga sound like he's mic'd up right now. What it is he's doing this, he's faking the talk, and he did a voiceover over this shit.
Currency for the world.
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll to say, what do you want?
I want it to go. I'm
Okay.
in. I'm in.
All right.
It's
So
in.
then, I mean, I think it should be the will of the people, you know?
But is there a problem because it's not limited? Because it's not like Bitcoin with a limited number of coins and it can just expand infinitely. Do you think that brings away the value from the coins?
Yes, it does. But, and I mean, first of all, I think people should not invest their life savings in cryptocurrency.
Okay.
To be clear.
And it's so sick because you niggas are so stupid that you actually think this wasn't planned. This was an act. He's an actor. He's a fucking scammer, nigga. He's a crook. He's a crook. They don't want you to buy BSV, nigga. They don't. All these niggas, they don't. He has a fucking bandana on. You go home, tie your bandana on, have your girl talk, and then you stand 2 feet back and try to talk and hear how you cannot even hear you. And I honestly know this. I have cameras, microphones, nigga, I have. What is that, bro? Where this shit at? I have all of these. I got the mics. I got everything. I know what quality is. I know what audio is. I'm in this shit. Is it a one or two things? And I know he didn't have a microphone because if he had a microphone underneath there, it would be brushing against the mic. It still wouldn't be this good. It still wouldn't be this good. This was a staged moment. This is supposed to be the richest man in the world. This is a staged moment. This is a staged moment for him to promote Dogecoin. Let's play the rest of the video. I'm gonna start it over so you can hear it again. Just put it to your fucking, just do this. If you got a phone, stop what you're doing. Put the phone to your ear. You're gonna hear the TMZ niggas talk, and then you're gonna hear Elon Musk talk. Look at the difference between quality, but remember what's going on.
Elon, do you think Dogecoin can really be the next currency for the world?
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll to say, what do you want?
I want it to go. I'm
Okay.
in. I'm in.
All right.
It's
So
in.
then, I mean, I think it should be the will of the people, you know?
But is there a problem because it's not limited? Because it's not like Bitcoin with a limited number of coins and it can just expand infinitely. Do you think that brings away the value from the coins?
Yes, it does. But, and I mean, first of all, I think people should not invest their life savings in cryptocurrency.
Okay.
To be clear, I think that's unwise. But I mean, if you want to sort of, just speculate and kind of like, I don't know, maybe have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth.
Right.
And then it's like, well, which one's it going to be? And maybe it'll be multiple. But it should be considered speculation at this point. And so, don't go too far on the crypto speculation front. The point is that Dogecoin was invented as a joke, as essentially to make fun of cryptocurrency, and that's why I think there's like an argument like fate loves irony. Like the most entertaining outcome is the most like what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes the real currency.
Right. No, absolutely.
So,
to the moon.
To the moon.
Come on, man. My stock went up.
And he just walks to his Tesla randomly. Where's the security? Hold on. Let's see.
Like Dogecoin went up
By himself. Look, he's just a real nigga, right?
Elon, how do you do it?
Fake ass. He's just a real nigga, right?
Elon Musk. You tweet and it goes up. You know, what do you think, Elon? One more tweet.
No. Well, like I said, don't take too much risk on crypto.
That video right there should give you fucking goosebumps. That video right there should let you know, holy shit. This is the proof. This right here. This shit I'm telling you, no one's on the internet showing you. No one wants to deep dive. No one cares. But when I see this and I hear how his voice, that first of all, that's not even possible to make it that clear. Number one. Number two, it doesn't even match. There's even certain parts where he's not even synced up to the words. This was a voiceover. This was content. Do you know how many people put their life savings in Doge right now? Put everything they own. But everybody's sucking his dick, right? Because of greed. Oh, he's going to take care of Doge. Doge is... That means they did this shit. The same people that's fucking with the BTC people, all of these, they're doing it all. They run all this shit, bro. That's why BSV is delisted, because they don't want you to be free, nigga. They don't. They don't. That's the number one rule. It's to not allow the people to be free. One BSV is going to be worth $1 million. $1 million, bro. This shit's going to happen fast. The first pump, listen to me. Most of you niggas in this chat is not going to make it. I'm sorry. I don't want to stroke your ego and do all this cool shit like we're all going to make it. You niggas are not going to fucking make it. You niggas are too dumb and you're too fucking greedy. You're not going to make it. I'm sorry. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. You're not going to make it. You're not even serious. Some of you niggas in this chat, you're not even serious. You're not. You're not fucking serious. You're a joke. You know you're a joke. You know you're silly. Let me tell you number one. Number one, you're not going to make it because the next pump of BSV is going to be so violent. It's going to be the BSV pump is going to be so attractive that you niggas are going to sell. The pump is going to be so attractive that you're going to forget you own the end game. Let BSV go to $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. You're done. You're going to be like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You're going to fiat. They have to do this to get you out. Because once the switch is flipped, once it's over, once the exploit happened, and then everybody realized BSV, they have to get you out, and that's how they're going to get you out. They're going to get you out with the same reason how they got you to the other shit. They're going to be like, okay, make it this price, let's get them the fuck out of here. You're living in the moment right now, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, You're going to be able to buy so much BSV. Now, if you buy so much BSV, there's going to be a point in time that you're not going to be able to, you're going to be able to not, you're going to be able to retire off of crypto. You don't have to bet. You're going to be able to not do nothing else in crypto again. This is the end game. This is the game over. This is when Sonic Go runs and he beats the boss and he finally finds BSV and he gets the BSV. Like this is the Chaos Emeralds, nigga. This is the Chaos Emeralds. But once you realize that this is Satoshi's vision, this is everything Satoshi ever wanted it to be, and it gets validated in price, I want you to understand this is the internet. This is going to be an asset that's going to be around till you're dead, my friend. You're going to be dead. 100%. This is 100% an asset that's going to be around when you're dead. This asset is going to outlive you. I'm just letting you know. I don't know. I'm not saying I know. I know this. This is going to outlive you. So it's up to you to understand where you want to be at the end of the day. I'm not buying nothing else. You said how many we need, B? Listen, there's never enough. Enough is not enough. There's never enough, my nigga. There is no number. You're supposed to get whatever you fucking can. But I'm going to tell you this. If you have it on the exchange, you're going to zero. My opinion, I'm not trusting nothing, no Rock Wallet, no fucking Electrum. You want to hold your BSV? Let me see. This is the only way, this is the most secure way to hold your BSV is in a Bitcoin cold storage wallet. They're going to give you the private keys. They're going to give you a wallet. It's going to start with the number 1, the same as Bitcoin. That's how you know that BSV is Bitcoin. The wallet starts with the same thing as Bitcoin. It's the same shit, bro. It is Bitcoin. This is an article. Go to Medium article. Type in Truth Machine. Look for it. This came out in 2021. Look for it. I have my BSVs on shit like this. Look. Where they at, man? Shit like this. You know, shit like this. Even if someone steals these USB drives, which is the original way to hold your Bitcoin, this is the OG way. This is like, nigga, this is Bitcoin day one. This is before all the fuck niggas joined Bitcoin. You had your Bitcoin on shit like this. Real nerd shit. Even if you bitch ass niggas steal this, there's passwords. So if you steal this and don't know my password and don't have the software, you're not getting nothing. That's how deep this shit is. It's a fight for the private key. All this does is give you access offline to your private keys. That's all these do. You have a bunch of them. And even to get into it, you got to put a password. You got to do it. You got to do all type of weird ass nerd shit. I'm telling you this shit. This shit is raw. This is some raw shit. So if you holding this shit and you putting it on a motherfucking exchange and you thinking that everything is cool, you're not gonna make it, kid. Pack it up. You ain't gonna make it, kid. The reason why you're gonna make it, because I'm telling you, if this is the most valuable asset on earth, you think they're gonna make it this easy for you to get rich, nigga? Nigga, exchanges are going to shut down. When this shit happened, bro, when the exploit happened, bro, on the 10th, when we had that big ass shake and everybody was like, oh my God, what's going on? Nigga, Binance was exchanged. Binance crashed. Robinhood crashed. Every exchange did not even allow you to withdraw. They didn't allow you to swap your shit. You couldn't do nothing. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen before the end of this month when billions of dollars get wiped from Bitcoin? Hundreds of this just gonna change everything, bro. You're not gonna be able to run. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You're not. You're not. And I know some people are probably sitting here like, damn. I know y'all sitting here like, fuck. What am I doing? I know y'all like, fuck. Like, is this for real? Is this guy just talking out of his ass? Does he? Okay, it's cool. Let me show you a detail of this address. In depth of this address reveals an additional troubling detail. One of the destination address. So this is one of the destination address. One of the destination address, like you know how your wallet has an address and be a bunch of words and shit like that. They sent it to an address called has fuck in the name in it. It has fuck in the name in it. Explicitly contained the word fuck in the sentence. This is statistically quasi-impossible coincidence. Confirmed that nothing was left to chance in this operation. This entire 4th of July, my birthday, I'm the chosen one, this shit, the biggest Bitcoin transaction moved on earth happened on July 4th, Independence Day. They moved it to a wallet that said fuck in it. They said this is statistically quasi-impossible for this wallet to even have the word fuck in it randomly. This is different level shit, my friends. I know this shit sounds crazy. And it's going to sound even crazier because, like, the thing in your brain is going to be like, why do I don't know this? Why, as this big YouTuber that has 40,000 and telling me XRP, why he's not talking about it? Because, bitch, he's a fucking agent. The entire existence of every coin is to stop you from getting the one coin. This is like the Easter egg shit, nigga. There's only one winner. There's not two winners. There's only going to be one. You have been tricked. They gave you a 2021 artificial alt season that would never happen. There would never be a alt season like 2021 ever again in life. That was a once in a lifetime situation where shit coins went crazy. See, it gave you the illusion that you can win by not buying Bitcoin. It gave you the illusion that there's multiple winners. This is all psychological. You're fucking with the brightest minds in the world. You are a peasant. These niggas are so far ahead. These niggas are so far ahead, my friend. So far away. But I would tell every individual, start with the first thing. Start with the Bible. And that's the Bitcoin white paper. That's the Bible. Read this. You don't want to read the white paper? Okay. Ask ChatGPT. Can you summarize the Bitcoin white paper as if you're talking to a 5th grader? And they're going to explain that shit simple, and you can ask all the questions. You can copy and paste shit. You can do it up. But nigga, it doesn't do nothing for me to set you free, bitch. Me helping you, setting you free does nothing for me. Nothing for me. To be honest with you, the only reason I'm doing this shit, to be honest, is to free the people that have been around forever. That's in my shit. So if you just so happen to join my shit and join my channel, this is me trying to free everybody that was involved in all these scams I was in for over these years. All these scams that I tried to that I didn't even know was scams. All these shit coins. I had to delete all of them. I had to literally private all of, like, literally hundreds of videos, bro. Live streams. Because I promoted and I literally was investing in scams and niggas lost money and I didn't understand the game the way I know now. I didn't understand how they're washing money, how they're faking this shit, like how they really control this shit, how they fuck with niggas' minds. I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know. So the only reason I'm here talking, saying this, because I'm giving everybody who ever watched my channel a opportunity for the truth, because you're not going to find this shit nowhere. That's why I don't trust Craig Wright, because the moment Craig Wright said he's Satoshi Nakamoto is the moment he tries to hijack Bitcoin. The moment he said, I'm Satoshi, is the moment this nigga, I knew he was trying to hijack Bitcoin. I said, oh, he can't be trusted. Does he say certain things? Does he do certain, okay, whatever, cool. I trust Bitcoin. I don't trust man. I don't trust you. I trust Bitcoin. And this happens all the time with humans. First they're good, then they're bad, then they're bad, then they're good. I want you to understand this. If we're individuals collecting and possessing and harvesting the most valuable asset on mankind, that means you are the ultimate target. You are a target, my friend. The CIA, the FBI, you're on, I'm pretty fucking sure I'm on the FBI list. It's 100, I'm 100% positive. Richard Hart fucking follows my fucking page all the time. I got proof Elon Musk does. Like, I'm under federal investigation. They want to see what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. This is the end game, G. I'm for real. I completely understand this. See, the people that know what I know, they don't go on the internet talking about this. They're not going live stream and talking about this because they're putting everything at risk. Information that's this deep doesn't hit the internet. This only hits the chats, or I'm telling my homies and shit. I'm telling real life people. I'm not putting. People are afraid to do what I'm doing right now. 100% afraid. That's why you don't see it. It's not because of greed. I'm not worried about somebody buying more BS for me. I don't give a fuck. This is me cleaning up the shit, the mess that I made unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real honest dude. You feel me? I'm not no fuck nigga. I never been no fuck nigga. I made niggas money. Even when I even created my own coin to give my community an opportunity to build something instead of building another nigga scam, instead of putting liquidity in somebody else's project and we don't know who the fucking dev is, and then the dev always point his finger like, oh, well, where's the Jeets? You know, that shit is all psychological. That whole creation of Jeets. Oh, he's a Jeet, he's a Jeet. No, nigga, you know who's normally the Jeet? The fucking dev. 9 times out of 10, the dev is a fucking Jeet. 9 times out of 10. When I built my coin, I realized how this shit go and how much leverage you have when you're early instead of late. Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, when projects get this low, the dev sold. So I had to experience being on this side of the cryptocurrency universe to understand how the game is really being played. Nigga, when I had my coin, I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I have, because you know in these Telegram groups and shit, they be having like, when you get a coin, it's all these accounts. They be like, raid and do this. And like, it's like all these bodies are trying to influence investors to keep buying. Like, okay, keep buying, or we're going to the moon, or oh, this is bullish. Like, they create all this fake ass attention, fake ass frenzy. So when I had my coin, I was trying to figure out how can I do that for myself. And when I was doing this on my coin, I realized that people was paying niggas from India, people from, I'm telling you the truth, I got the proof. They was paying people from India like $10 a week, $5 a week. These niggas is broke as a bitch. And all they do, they make their money by being on Telegram. And they be having hella accounts, hella Twitter accounts. This one dude I bought had like 20 Twitter accounts. And all he does is spam it for me. He's gonna take the coin, comment, spam it. I hit him in DMs. Okay, cool. Here's your Ethereum. Okay, I need you to do this, and he just work my chat for me. Come on, guys. He'll make a gift for me. He basically will basically psychologically manipulate retail investors on these coins. And I was watching this shit. I'm like, this shit is sick. But the average investor, the average degen, doesn't know this. You niggas are just buying shit and sitting back and thinking that this shit is legit, or thinking about these niggas actually have some morality. You don't believe me? One day step away from being an investor and become a developer and try to be successful and try to do politics and try to see try to come on this side of the world. But I have. That's why I'm so proud of myself in this shit. I have built coins. I have invested in shit. I have done a lot of coins. I have done a lot of shit in crypto. I have done much more than the average man. 100%. So my perspective on this shit is so different than the average nigga. My coin, I created a meme coin. It was the number one coin, number one meme coin, number one altcoin on Postchain. Well, Postchain was early for like at least 2 weeks. I had a coin for like 2-3 months. And I said, wow, I pumped my coin not with my own money, like keep pumping it because I'm not fucking rich. I just did the work. And I sat back like, wow. But in totality, if you really think about it, all I was doing was just creating a coin that I really didn't have an end goal. I'm just creating hype. Buy the coin, hold it. I'm creating basically a token to be traded. It's an asset, like it's a fake asset. It's a meme. It's whatever. I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But I did it without being connected to these cricket ass niggas. These pumping up ass niggas. These niggas who don't show their face. I show my face and pump my shit. Real nigga shit. So I've been on all different sides of the game. So when I sit up here and do this and tell you this and I'm breaking down this, I'm like, nigga, fuck everything else. I would be damned to know this information I know and not go all in. Let's think of it like this. Let's just say alt season come. If I'm holding BSV, you think I'm not going to get paid anyway? So on two things, if I hold BSV and alt season come, I'm going to make money. If I don't hold BSV, if I hold BSV and BTC dies, like I know it's going to die, and BSV rise, the mining power shifts over to BSV because it's the Satoshi's real vision. The expert get exposed. I'm going to get money. So at the end of the day, I'm not fucking losing. I'm not losing. But you niggas want 100x, 1000x. You niggas think that they're going to pump. Your niggas is stupid. God damn. Fucking idiots. Idiots. Greed. And I'm probably the only BSV influencer that's willing to say everything I'm fucking saying. I don't give a fuck. Craig Wright, he's cool. I would love to do an interview with him. I know he won't do an interview with me. Some niggas they're scared as some niggas are scared as fuck to interview me that have a real platform, real shit. Because I'm going to talk that shit. And you're going to have to answer. You should be able to answer. You don't want to do that. You don't. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I care more about the people than Craig fucking Wright, nigga. He didn't create BSV and he didn't create Bitcoin. He didn't create it because BSV is nothing but fucking Bitcoin. He did not create BSV. He did not create BSV. BSV was not a creation. He didn't create Bitcoin and he didn't create BSV. If Satoshi was a whole, it's like, think about it, he's only one man that's trying to claim this shit. There's already proof. He used to work for the federal government. He used to work for the FBI doing security, cyber security, all this other shit. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't trust this nigga. Is he willing to get his shit off? Like, really get this shit off? Is he really to just why he ain't talking about this? See, it was a court order. The court told him he cannot say he's Satoshi anymore. Thank God. Because once he says he's Satoshi, he can fuck with y'all. See, when a man said this, somebody who says I'm Satoshi, they're basically saying, listen to me. They're basically saying, do what I say. They're basically saying, I'm the nigga you should be listening to. That's a problem. Why do you want to be Satoshi? Why? So you can roll something out? So you can deem something as safe? So you can say, oh, this is safe. This is my creation. I'm standing behind this. Or, you know, like, you want to be Satoshi because you want the influence. And people who want influence, they want to do shit. They want to run shit. They want to regulate shit. They want shit a certain way. We're all Satoshi. So you did not create Satoshi. You did not create Bitcoin. Bitcoin came from a higher intelligence. It's too perfect. It's too perfect for a man to even create, nigga. If you created Bitcoin, go create something else that's just like Bitcoin, better than Bitcoin. Create it. Create it again. Do it again. You're not fucking Bitcoin. You're not Satoshi. You're not. 100%. 100%. Every coin that's in crypto besides Bitcoin, which is BSV, which is the Satoshi protocol. I did all this already. I asked ChatGPT which coin represents the Bitcoin protocol the best. They said BSV. They said this. They said this shit, nigga. What more do you want me to say? I just showed you how Elon Musk is a fucking fraud, nigga. I just showed you. And you niggas were speechless. I just showed you that Elon Musk is a fucking fraud. This video is a fucking scam. And they did this just to play on the public. Because you'd have made money, yes, cool. But I want you to understand, this is only an example of the games these niggas play. And I want you to think, what goes up comes down. What is high go low? It's duality. This is how this shit go. I won't be surprised if Dogecoin go under a penny, nigga. It's gonna under a penny, under 1 cent, nigga. You think it's gonna go to $1? Never, ever going to $1, ever in life. There's too much attention, too much energy towards this psychological achievement. It's not happening, especially in this point in time. It's not happening. Too much money. It's not happening. So if he's doing this, who else is doing this? This motherfucker had been, Kekistan and Dark Trump. Like, bruh, hold on. The creator of Dogecoin said some deep ass shit. Hold on. Some deep ass shit, right? Let me see. Here we go. He said, hold on. All right. Jackson Palmer was one of the co-creators of Dogecoin. He said this in 2021. This is what he says. After years of studying it, I believe that cryptocurrency is inherently right-wing, hyper-capitalistic technology built to amplify the wealth of its proponents, Cash App, all these other third parties, all these other companies, all these other things, through a combination of tax avoidance, so they're avoiding taxes, doing all this weird shit, diminished regulatory oversight, and artificially enforced scarcity. That's what he wrote on Twitter, nigga. He wrote this shit on Twitter, bro. He went on to say cryptocurrency industry uses shady business connections, brought influencers to pay-for-play media outlets to create cult-like beliefs that one could get rich quick from the currencies. This allowed the industry to extract new money from the financially desperate and naive. You, the desperately naive, you're going all in on fart coin. You think a regular person made this? You think a regular person made this? You think a regular person made pocket? Oh, it's just some random nigga. It went to over $1 billion market cap, bro. You actually think retail pushed this price up to $1 billion market cap? You're a fucking idiot. On Solana, you're a fucking idiot. Retail is broke, nigga. They use their money to pump all this shit. This is their money, nigga. That's why they can pump, bring it up, bring it down, bitch. Your job is just to get in and get the fuck out. You're literally taking, the job you're supposed to do is take their liquidity. That's the fucking job. When you're in all this bullshit. But what's so interesting on what he said was, because this is in 2021, he said it's inherently right-wing, hyper-capitalistic technology. Trump, right-wing. Nigga, Trump is the Bitcoin president. Trump got in office February 2017. Bitcoin, January 4th, 2017, Bitcoin was $990. Trump got in office right around this time, so Bitcoin 100x. From when the day he got into office to now, he's the Bitcoin president. He went to the Bitcoin conference. He's doing all this weird shit. Like, this shit was all designed, all planned. All planned, all staged. Fake. Sorry to bust your bubble, it's fake. It is. And Donald Trump his presence means action. He's a movie star, a celebrity. When President Trump is in office, that means we're going to have box office. We're going to have box office like drama, the highs, the lows, the comedy. He's entertainment. And when he's in the office, the world becomes a show. So what's a really good show that we can do on Trump Watch? A good show is kill Bitcoin. Make him look like a fool. Make him sit up here and look and talk about and have him face the public when Bitcoin is down to $10,000 per token. When you all are still holding the bags. And some of you idiots are going to be buying Bitcoin at 50K. And it's going to go back down to 10K. You're going to keep buying. You're going to buy. You're going to lose everything. You're going to be a peasant. A dirty, stinking peasant. And what president, at the same time, we have Michael Saylor. Like, think about the moment we're in right now. This is a huge moment. A lot of energy. You should not be surprised if Bitcoin dies on his word. Bitcoin rose on his watch. Why wouldn't it die on his watch? What goes up comes down. Why not? They pumped it, and his administration. Why not dump it? Why not? We have ETFs. He did the Bitcoin reserve. Like he literally used the Bitcoin to win the election type shit. Allegedly. So Jackson Palmer was right. Right-wing, hyperrealistic technology. And I love he says, diminish regulatory oversight and artificially enforce scarcity. See, that diminished regulatory oversight, it's like we have no regulation. So these niggas are pumping and dumping this bitch. Elon Musk is tweeting a picture and it's going up, it's going down, and all this weird shit. They're scamming. And he said this is artificially enforced scarcity. They're making this, it's like this. If I get all the money and I could take the supply, I could buy the supply, you're gonna think that, oh, it's really scarce. Everybody got it, ain't no nothing left. But it's just me manipulating the supply, making it fake scarce, because I know that I'm not gonna keep holding this. I'm gonna sell this one day. I'm gonna buy it much and sell it. Buy it much. I'm fake scarcity. And I just showed you, Ethereum has over 1.7 million tokens on Ethereum alone. I know Solana has more. I know BNB has more. Why? Because it's damn near feeless. Who the fuck want to build an Ethereum when the gas fee is so fucking high? Or can get high? And in the past, it was fucking high. It was like $10 on a slow day. When it's fast, it was $40. Scams. Niggas getting money. It was getting paid. I want you niggas to look at crypto other than just a fucking casino. See, when you get into the Bitcoin white paper and know who Satoshi is and know why we have crypto, why is Bitcoin, and learn what happens to Bitcoin, then learn about BSV, then you're gonna realize that something's not right. But this is really, in my opinion, supposed to be the jobs of the influencers. This is what this shit's supposed to be about. You're supposed to have people that's out here doing this. Thank you, the video sister, for $1. God bless you. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate you giving me currency for this video. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, and all that being said, really think about what does that mean? If I just told you BSV is the real peer-to-peer cash, and you guys remember there was a time where Bitcoin was deemed criminal. Like, what am I charging to PA? Remember, it was banned every fucking year. In 2017, China banned all local crypto exchanges and declared every transaction illegal. Do you know China has a social credit system, nigga? The moment they said this shit is banned, nigga, you get caught doing crypto, nigga, in China, you're done, nigga. You're done. And it's going to happen all over again. So, the Bitcoin, it's 2017. The idea of Bitcoin was the Satoshi white paper. The reason why, think about it, why would they ban it? They would ban it because it gives you independence. It frees you from the bank. They can't control it. They don't want you to possess money that they can't take away. Like this. The fact that they're banning it means they know how powerful it is. They know how great it is. I won't be surprised when they ban it this time. They're going to be going to people's houses, raiding their shit, looking for your crypto. Where is your crypto? Where is it at? You're in crypto. If we find it, you're going to jail. All that shit. It's that serious, bro. You know what they're doing with this ICE shit? With the ICE and the Hispanics? What if they start doing that on crypto? What if they should start really like confiscating niggas shit? Because this new wave of Bitcoin is going to be the purest form. Because once Bitcoin crashed, BTC, I'm sorry, crashed, people are going to say why it crashed. And then they're going to go back and look in the past at the shit that I'm showing you and say, whoa, how did we didn't see this? On July 4th, 2025, 9 billion Bitcoin was moved. And they end up putting a legal notice on the transaction. And it told me that they're repossessing wallets October 25th. And then we go on October 25th, we see that Bitcoin went down from 122,000 to 101,000. And eventually they sold all, and it caused a catastrophe. And people are claiming dormant wallets. Why? What's going on? So basically, through the pain, people are going to relearn crypto. And that's what's needed. The pain that's coming is needed so you can realize what Bitcoin really is. But once the pain happens and people realize what Bitcoin really is, the value of BSV, because the miners are going to switch. Like, that's the thing that you niggas don't know too. The miners that are mining BTC, BSV has Terranode. It's becoming way more profitable. So they're going to move, the miners are going to move to a better, more profitable, more stronger network that still has the name Bitcoin, that's following Satoshi's protocol, which is ultimately going to shoot the price up on top of scarcity. And then when people realize the value of Bitcoin originally, which is going to be BSV, so this is going to be a BSV era. We had the Bitcoin era, we're going to have the real Bitcoin era. But once people realize, once true value comes out, that's when they're going to be banning it. That's when the world realizes what's really going on through pain, and people start talking about how BTC was a scam, and they're going to be they're basically going to say everything I've been fucking saying for the last 3-4 days. They're going to say it all over again. And when they're done saying all this shit, that's when Bitcoin's going to get banned again. They're going to ban it all because they don't want people to be free. They want you to have BTC. They only want you to have Bitcoin BTC on exchanges where it's KYC. KYC means know your customer. They want you to have it in your Cash App. They want to know who has it. They want to tax you even, because even when you sell BTC for fiat, that's a taxable event, ladies and gentlemen. You only get taxed when you're selling an asset back into cash. That's a taxable event. And then they have laws where if you sell it below within a certain amount of time, then it's like 40% capital gains tax. And then if you wait, I think, a year or two, then it's like 15%. But the reason why they're doing all of this is because they want to tax you. They want to own it, tax it, everything. But I know this is so hard to make sense for some of you guys. I know it's so hard to make sense, but this is the best way I could really do it, to be honest with you. But I really want you to just look at the people you watch, because I'm pretty sure you niggas watch other people. Like, look at the people you actually listen to and watch on Twitter. Start looking at them like, who the fuck are you? And why you're not talking about the shit Seymour is talking about? I'm Seymour. Why the fuck you're not talking about the shit Seymour is talking about? Why the fuck you're not talking about this $9 billion that got moved on July 4th, which is Independence Day, which is Bitcoin supposed to be an independence token, a fucking, the token that without going through remember, abstract, a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that will allow payments to be sent directly from one party to the other without going through a financial institution. That's the fucking point. That's why BSV would never get on no more exchanges. It's going to be. That's why they took it off Robinhood. That's why they took it off Coinbase. They took it off. It wasn't meant for this shit. This shit, like the real valuable shit, nigga, it's not promoted, nigga. When you didn't know about Bitcoin, that's when Bitcoin was real valuable. See, when Bitcoin wasn't promoted and it was underground, that's when it was so valuable. Because niggas was moving it, buying illegal shit, all type of weird shit. When Bitcoin became popular, now they can reverse transaction. Now the government can find out. Like, that shit is over with. Because now they control the rail. They control where it gets sent. BSV would never go mainstream. These people that's doing this exploit, these are underground people. The people that's moving this Bitcoin of $9 billion, this is a shadow government. These are hackers. This is a shadow government. These are people. This shit is different. There's levels to this shit. There's levels, just like there's levels to women. There's levels to government. There's levels to a lot of shit. This shit is deep. Anyway, it's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know how long I've been on live. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Goddamn. 18 people in the chat. I can't lie. And the fact that you niggas, you can't even hit the like button. I did a good ad. It was a great stream. But what's going on is you niggas, you're speechless. You're once again speechless. But listen, make sure you join the fucking Telegram. I have a Telegram. I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link to my Telegram in the comment section after this video. You join the Telegram because that Telegram is going to be something that's going to be the richest Telegram of all after the end of this month. It's going to be richer than a bitch. 100%. 1000%. And hit the fucking like button. Stop being a peasant. Crypto's my retirement.